So are we even?
Not quite. I need to be back a little further and
You need to be up a
higher.
little? Yeah, there you go. Thought you were looking kind of low.
And there's some bunny ears. Get the bunny ears.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our spiritual sojourn. So happy you could join us today. Hey, Tom. How's it
Hello,
going?
Laurie. Hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So what's happening today? Any ideas?
I don't know. I've been getting a lot of blank, but I have a feeling that you and I can log in and talk to your guides, and maybe they have some guidance for us.
They might. The energies have been so weird lately that I feel like I'm barely hanging on some days,
Yes.
just in a fog. It's like some days I get in my car to go someplace and I have to keep reminding myself of where I'm going because otherwise I end up someplace I didn't intend because I forget. I just
Yeah.
drift off into the ethers and just drive wherever it is I end up. So it's
Well,
been a challenge
it
lately.
has. And I've heard a lot of people saying that things are just feeling a little weird lately. People are having trouble sleeping lately.
Mhm.
People aren't resting when they are sleeping lately, and they just don't feel grounded. So the energy is odd right now for sure.
And I know we've had this topic come up before, and I think it's because, for me at least, the energies have just been continuing to be strange and intense and don't seem to be leveling off anytime soon, which I'm finding really irritating and annoying at this point. It's like any day now, just calm down.
Mhm.
I'm not sure that's going to happen. Let's, I know that the guides are here and I know they have some information about this. So let me just tune into them and see what they want to tell us. Greetings to all of you. We are very pleased to have this opportunity to speak to the energies that are swirling around everyone, especially in your country at this time. Understand that there is much shifting that is occurring on your planet. There are many waves of energy that are coming onto the planet, and all humans are feeling this and reacting in their own unique ways to the energy. For it is energy that is continuing to shift the frequencies and vibrations on the earth plane and the frequencies of human beings. Know that your individual bodies will react to this in different ways. As you've noted, many of you have difficulty sleeping, have difficulty staying focused, are feeling physical aches and pains that you may not normally experience, or experiencing them more intensely. Understand this is part of the physical reaction to these energy shifts that are continuing to flood your world. We ask that you breathe, take care of yourself, rest as much as you can, drink water, and understand that this will pass. The less resistive you can be, the smoother it will go. And we know that humans, when they do not understand what is happening, will react through resistance in the form of anger and fear. Fear first, because you don't understand what is happening, and then you react with anger, because that is usually the typical response when you are fearful, is to show anger to the world and to others, for you seem to think that it will protect you in some way. This is resistance that causes this process then to take longer to manifest within you and around you. We know that in your country in particular at this time, there is great stress related to the upcoming event that will occur politically. We understand that there is a great anxiety around this, and we say the less you can allow yourself to buy into this anxiety, to grab onto it and hold it, the better you will feel. Know that this will pass. There will come a time when this particular type of anxiety will decrease. However, know that there will be another anxiety or stress that will follow it. And we encourage you to truly stay centered in the soul, centered in your true self, in that heart space where that true self lives and knows that there is no need to be fearful, no need to have anxiety. As long as you continue to stay in that perfect alignment with with source, the divine, all that is, then no matter what the outcome in the physical world, you will move forward and you will be able to maintain your equilibrium, calmness, and that sense of self that is important. Let go, as we have said before, of listening to others, buying into the chatter around you. Listen only to your heart, to the soul self, for those are messages from Spirit, from your guides, from all who support you as a true being of light. This will help decrease your own anxiety and that anxiety of those around you. Remember, you are all light workers. And if you can remember that, pull down and pull through yourself, through your crown chakra and out your heart, all of the divine energy that is always available, shining that into the world around you. You will notice a decrease not only in your anxiety, but in the anxiety of those around you who receive this energy. And know that you can do this on a global, in a global way. All you need to do is sit quietly, allow this energy to fill you and beam it out, visualizing the world itself and surrounding the earth in this divine light, holding the intention of healing and of everyone remembering who they truly are. And you will begin to see that you live in peace, and you will begin to notice a shift in the world itself. Trust that you are all exactly where you need to be in this moment. Even if it feels you are in darkness, you are struggling, being stuck, it is all okay. You're exactly where you need to be. And the moment you choose to listen to your soul, to let that guide you, you will find that you are no longer stuck. You will begin to move forward slowly, receive the messages that you are asking for, and the guidance that you are needing. Thank you for this opportunity to allow us to share. So they've stepped back a bit. And I know this is a message that they've shared several times lately. And it feels like to me, I mean, they share that pretty much with me daily. It's like pretty much get over yourself and listen to your soul and move on through whatever you need to move through. I think I don't always listen to it or do what they ask. And so I think they're just encouraging all of us to pay attention and to really focus inward into our heart spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So it bears repeating because apparently I don't get it the first 6,000 times they tell me.
Well, and I don't think it's just you. I think a lot of us need
Mm,
periodic check-ins to see if things have changed.
right.
Um, and that's just, I believe, human nature. So that's not on you, that's on all of us, and we're all
Ab-
needing to be reminded.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. As unique as I would like to think I am, I know in the scheme of things, I'm not that unique and that we're all struggling very similarly with all of this.
Yeah.
Everyone I know has maybe different ways it's manifesting, but it's all comes back to that same, that unsettled energy, that sense of not knowing, um, just having that pressure, if you will, and aches and pains and sleep disturbance that we're all having from these energies that are continuing to hit the earth. And I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon.
Well, that was one of the questions I hoped to get in there, which the message that came through was after this wave, there will be another. And my question back is, and maybe they'll step forward and answer, is this the new normal, or will there be breaks? Will we get a chance to, let down a little bit and prepare for the next wave? Or is this the new normal?
That will depend on each individual and how willing you are to let go of your sense of control, to let go of your desire and need to be in charge. The more you can let that piece go as a human being and allow your soul to guide you to live as a human in that space of trust and allowing, being comfortable with the I don't know, which humans dislike intensely, then you will find that everything will flow much smoother, much easier for you. Humanity is at a place where you are being asked to let go of all the control you think you've had in your entire life. Mind and ego are very much about control, being in charge, managing everything. And we say to you that as these energies begin to intensify and continue to move you forward, to increase your frequency and vibrations, this will no longer serve you. And this will cause the frustrations, the energies that you are having now with pain, sleep disturbance, not being able to think clearly will only worsen if you continue to try to hold on to the old ways. For the old ways no longer are serving and will no longer work. So the answer is yes and no. It truly depends on your free will choice to give up control, give up this need to know, and rely solely on your guidance from your higher self, your true self, and know that all will unfold then exactly as it needs to.
It's so much easier to say to give up control than actually do it. And and that answer is they were very polite not to start every sentence with the word Tom, and because they were talking pretty much directly to me, I thought.
Oh, no,
Tom,
no,
give
no,
up
no,
control, and Tom, take a breath, and all that. But I know that it applies to everyone.
it
Um,
does.
but it's very difficult, and I'm going to struggle with that. But I'm going to try and keep that in mind.
I can do it in meditation, obviously. When I'm sitting in meditation, I can be right there, really at one with my soul self and connected. And then 5 seconds later, it's gone. And my brain is taken over and my mind is taken over and just, doing what they do. It's a constant struggle. And I agree with them. I understand what they're saying. And I really struggle mightily with being able to do that. My goal is to just try to let go of control a little bit at a time and just try to control less today than I did yesterday. But it's
A
difficult.
paradox. It's a big
It is.
paradox.
It
In
is.
order to not lose control, you have to give up control, and it's a paradox. It really
It
is.
is indeed. And I think for me, it's a big piece of trust. In many ways, I trust spirit and my guidance completely about many, many things. And then there are certain parts of my life where it's sort of like I hold up the hand and say, it's okay, I got this, when in fact I don't. And that's the very part of my life where I absolutely need to surrender and allow them to guide me and be the ones in charge. Because mind and ego aren't going to help me come through whatever it is I need to come through in those moments. That's what I'm starting to realize. It's about giving up that need for control and knowing in every aspect of my life. And that's a tough one.
It's tough.
It really is. And maybe eventually it will get there. It's something I am continually working on and trying. It's not even working on, it's more of awareness, trying to be more conscious in the moment, every moment, and hearing the stories, hearing what the mind and ego spin, and stopping it quicker and quicker each time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Boy, and this really is difficult. We'll get there one way or the other. Some of us might have to repeat the fifth grade a few times, but we're hoping that's not the case. But just kind of uh, do our best and get through it. It's a challenge.
Yeah. It's for me, it's about letting go of my resistance. Um, and that's difficult at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For lots of us, it's, oh, I'll let you know when I don't feel like being in charge anymore. Just isn't going to work in this situation.
I do like the way they put that we will all have this experience in our own ways of this waves of energy that I think will continue now moving forward, and that shift into higher frequencies. And what I'm realizing for myself is when I reach that point of, okay, I'm tired of being in this pain, I'm tired of feeling like I feel, I surrender, I let go, I allow, that's when I know it will shift.
Mm,
And I have those moments at times, and then, of course, take back the control again. And that it's an illusion. I don't really have control, but I go back to that illusion, and I'm starting to realize the more I can remember that it's an illusion and keep letting go, keep surrendering, the easier I will get through this,
mhm.
whatever that means.
Seems to be the theme that we're all going to have to figure out for ourselves,
I think so. Yeah.
whatever
It's,
that means to each of us.
yeah. Yeah. It's always an adventure for sure. And if I can just remember to not take myself so seriously and to remember that it's an adventure, I do much better. But I take things way too seriously.
Yeah, lots of us do. And so if we get caught up in that, we'll see each other in fifth grade again next year.
Yes. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Is
Yeah.
there anything else that they would like to get through or anything else you would like to say?
They seem complete, and I have nothing to add at
Okay,
all other than just continuing on this path of surrender as much as I can, as often as I can.
it's a tough one.
It is.
Okay, well, with that, we're going to complete that message. Thank everyone for attending. Thank you, Laurie, for being here and bringing those messages through. If this has helped you, give us a like. And if you have a friend that would enjoy this or be helped by this, please share it with them. If you have not already, subscribe. It's free, it's easy, and you'll love yourself even more after you do that. So with that, once again, thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Well, that was fun.